Hello everyone, Gigs here again on the MineSaga server, Western Realm, and here I am with my little pug creature who is doing weird stuff. I don't know, I summoned him and I don't know. He is chilling up in the air there, being weird. I haven't played around with my pug creature much so far this season. If I go into creature, you'll see that he's only level 2. I need to play around with him a little bit more and get him scooted up. My problem is that I have my little minion taking care of the blaze and the magma cube, so I'm not really doing anything much XP wise. I just steal the XP from my 2 minions and that's been it, but I do need to do something to upgrade this little guy. Very weird that you are flying. That's okay. So today I don't have huge amounts to show you because I've been doing little bits and pieces and nothing major, and I haven't won anything interesting to really show you, although I will once we've finished playing around with the penguin. I do have a panda there, and the panda, let's go back to creatures again. The panda, where are we? Frog rooster. Panda increased harvesting drops. I don't know if that would impact the cactus farm or whether it would just be like crop harvesting stuff. Maybe. We'll see. Yes. So we'll try that out, but still, sorry, I'm still fascinated by the fact that that's flying. So the other things I've sort of been busy doing is I'm taking advantage of the fast place to do my floor over there. So you can see it's starting to get bigger, and I'm going to do a little bit more building on my build, which is good. I've increased my little iron tower here thanks to my iron generator. I still don't think I've finished that quest yet though. Quests. Where are we? Ooh, I'm getting close. That progress bar is probably a little over 3/4 of the way, so we're getting close. All these building blocks are from my building over there. I was doing some work on that too. Now the iron gen's been amazing. You can see that it is nearly 3/4 fill here. It takes about a little over 2 hours to completely fill it up. So you need to empty it about every couple of hours to make sure that you're maximizing it. And once I've finished this challenge, I will be just selling the blocks. It makes no sense to hang on to them. Now I do have permanent fast place 1 now because I purchased that from Mars shop. Yay! So we have that, but I also have fast place 4 for 30 days. Which is what I've been taking advantage of to do my floor over there. It's definitely sped things up a bit, but it's also sped up the placing of these blocks, because what I can go is fast place 4, and I need to be careful because I do have quartz in amongst this. No, that's just iron. Which means I can just basically go dunk, 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 and I'm placing stacks that quickly. It's so handy dandy. So I can basically place a whole stack of iron in a matter of seconds. Oops, no, that was quartz. So getting this between the iron gen and fast place 4, I am getting this quest done super easy. So this is why this tower is so big already. There's no way I would have been able to do it if I was having to do this normally. And iron. Let's put the quartz up there so we know it's there. So it's definitely been a handy dandy feature. So I will definitely be saving up my points to get fast place again. It is one of those things that when the season is reset and we start again, that we do get to keep that. What I'm just going to do is let's despawn the pug, the flying pug. We'll get rid of you. Now if we have a quick check here, you can see that my payouts are, that one's a little high because that one was a little low, but they were all around about the 150th level once you sort of average them out. And let's get our little Mr. Cute Penguin out. Well, he isn't quite up to 100, but he'll do for now, and you'll see that I've leveled him up to number 3. Hello. So, if we remember... Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there. Oh, thought I'd lost you. So if you remember, the penguin increases my spawner rates. So it increases the amount of stuff that comes out of my spawners. So because of that, I've actually had to place down more tier 3 spawners because I was having things drop. And I'd come along here and there were things floating along the top there. But you'll see shortly that he really increases my spawn rates quite a bit, and the amount of money I start to get becomes quite significant. So we'll just continue on placing our little iron blocks while we're waiting for a couple of payouts, and then we can see the difference. This tower is getting very, very tall. It's almost as tall as my cactus farm, which I still haven't done. I really, really, really need to do that. Which I say this all the time, but to be honest, I'm probably making more money off the spawners now than the cactus anyway, so I'm not too fussed about getting those up. So 191 already. Now that wasn't a full session with the penguin going, so it's not the full payout. So the next one should be closer, but again, remembering that with the tiered hoppers, so the reason why you get those fluctuations is because of the way that it triggers when it's, I won't do a partial block because that will just get confusing. It gets triggered to register the payouts or to do the payouts if there's something selling in the hopper at the time of the update. So if there's nothing selling through that hopper, then you're not going to see that register, so it might be slightly lower, but again it averages out, and that's why you saw things like the 125, the 176, and 153. And sometimes when you log out and log back in, then you see a big update, but then you'll see a couple of big updates, and then it goes back down to its normal sort of amount. So we're waiting for Mr. Penguin over there to do his thing. Scoot back over here, and you can really see how much I've been able to do with this floor with Fast Place 4. Now this only took me, so all of this flooring, so obviously the building I'd already been working on. I've started designing the roof now and getting the roof all set to go. But this, oops, I'm glitched. Oh, hello. But all of this only really took me about an hour. So that's almost nothing at all to be able to get all of that. Now this could be even quicker if I wasn't so set on making my patterned floor. If I just made this a plain floor, I would have had this done in no time at all. It's absolutely crazy how quickly this goes. Now the other thing I did notice was Fast Place, and I didn't know this when I initially looked at this, and that's why I thought when you went into Point Shop, shop. I was expecting that if you purchase one of the fast places, then the next ones would be discounted because you'd already gotten to a certain level. But they're actually separate things. So just because you have fast place 4, so I've got fast place 4, so I can go FP. Oh well, it's already on. But if I go that to turn it off, if I go FP4, it turns it on. Or I can go FP1 to go back down to number 1 because I've also got 1. So I can do that. But I can't go fast place 2 because I don't have it. Or 3, obviously. So it doesn't, it's not like if you buy number 5, you get for 3, 2, 1. You actually have to have all the individual ones. So, but that's fine. I mean, that I can actually understand that. I was just sort of not knowing about it, having not used them before, but that's fine. I'm happy having fast place 1 for now. At least I managed to get that with in-game money, and that means that the thing I'm actually aiming for now is I think I will actually aim for fast place 4. Because if I have those 2, I think that's a good compromise. So this is doing 4, this is doing 8, this is doing 16, this is doing 32, and this is doing 64. I don't think I need the 64. I may give in and go for the 16, but I think really the 32 is what I want, which is a level 4. So I'm currently at 185 points. So I will keep on saving up my points for that, and I'm voting each day, so I'm getting my points from voting and doing a little bit of harvesting of my carrots every so often while I'm waiting for things so that I can hopefully pick up a few points there. I also seem to pick up the odd 5 points through my basic keys, so that's quite good. Oops. So that's all sort of handy stuff. Now, where are we at with our payouts? So we had, there we go, 207, 233. I did find that while my penguin was out, around about that 233, so between 210, 233 is what my payouts were. So that's a nice huge jump. That's almost double my payouts having the penguin out, because again, I'm not making as much money off my cactus. Most of my money is coming from my village spawners and the IGs that I've got there. So definitely having the penguin about, I need to take good advantage of the 7 days that I have it. It's definitely making me quite a bit of money, and I'm very happy with that. So yeah, we can see 40 iron golems there. Although I think that might have been a doubled up. But I did win another 8 iron golems yesterday in my crate keys. So now I've got 22 in there. So no, 40 is exactly what it's. So it's not quite double the amount of golems that I'm getting out of there, but it's pretty close. And you'll see that I've also leveled it up to level 3. So it's quite a good little addition to the bank balance that I'm getting each time. So that was basically it. A nice little short episode just showing you where I'm up to and what I'm doing. But other than that, I just want to say again a great big thank you for everyone who's watching the videos, and I really do appreciate the support and the subs. And I'm only a fledgling YouTuber, I'm just starting this out, but I really like the encouragement that I'm getting to get me to continue doing this. So thank you very much, and you have a great day.